What is up, guys? It is day 120. Hold on, a little multitasking here. Day 128 of my weight loss challenge / journey. Not just a change in weight, but what is that? It's a fox. What the heck? Okay. Not just a change in weight, but a change in lifestyle to incorporate weight loss, healthy eating, stretching, connecting to God more, committing less sins, and just being happier in general. So today I weighed in at 200.8. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I definitely would have been lower. I know why I'm not losing. I'm stuck at 200. And I've been stuck since probably the middle of April. Probably even like kind of in the beginning, honestly. And the reason why I'm stuck is because I'm going back to the bad habits. It's not about not doing enough no. It's two things. Bad habits and not doing enough cardio. But the one that makes way more sense is bad habits. Let me explain. Before this, I didn't eat sweets starting in spring break, which was in about March, I stopped eating sweets entirely. Like on the weekend, I stopped buying bars. I stopped, before that I'd stopped making like baked goods and just did bars. But during spring break, I just stopped bars entirely. And after that, that was kind of the catalyst where I realized, oh shoot, I can like not eat sweets for a week. That's cool. So then I just didn't do it for almost I think a month. And then I lost a lot of weight and got to like 198. I think at one point I was like 197. However, then there was a weekend, I think my mom had old bananas and she was like, oh, maybe I could make banana cake or banana bread. And I was like, oh, I mean, you know what? Yeah. I don't think banana bread is as unhealthy as say the cake I used to eat before. So I did that and I ate that and I did gain some weight, but it wasn't terrible. And then the next week came around. And then, the next week came around, and then I think I asked my mom to make a banana cake again. Except that time, I think she made it on Sunday, and I think I essentially ate like 3/4 of the entire cake within a day. So that was bad. And then guess what? And this leads into yesterday. Yesterday, my mom had she was in the process of making a cake. I looked at the bowl. I was like, wait, what is this for? Is this for the bread for burrito? And she's like, no, it's cake. I was like, what? It's usually for weekend though. Not now. Because this weekend, I'll admit, I was like, okay, it's fine. Because Mother's Day, right? The banana cake, Mother's Day, whatever, save it. But I'm not going to lie. My mom made it, and then I ate yesterday. I ate some. Now, I didn't go back for seconds, though. And I'm glad I didn't. I was like, nah, bro. Even eating it now is kind of crazy. And mind you, my mom didn't specifically make it for Mother's Day. She originally just made it to make it. And I remember I was like, oh my gosh, this is like what she did back when she made cake and stuff. It's like she was expecting, bro, I don't know why my mom does that. I mean, I think she likes to eat it too, but bro, so it's a bad habits in that I am eating snacks again. And in snacks or sweets, I mean banana bread. Now, is it healthier than the chocolate bread or cake, I guess I should say, I was eating before. And by cake, I mean like a pound cake. I don't mean like my mom is making this. It doesn't have as much sugar. So I don't want y'all to think I'm going to the store and getting like a birthday cake and eating that every day. That's insane. That's insane. But it was still bad. It was still high calorie. Very, very, very a lot of carbohydrates. So even this banana bread was, even yesterday I tasted it, I'm not gonna lie, I don't tell my mom, but it kind of tasted not as good as the first one she made. So so yeah, eating sweets again, especially now that we're a lower weight, it's gonna be harder to lose weight, which is gonna tie into the next thing I'm gonna talk about. Just going back to eating sweets, that's one. That's why we're still in 200. 2, we're not doing enough cardio to be burning the same amount that we were when we were heavier. Doing 30 minutes on the treadmill at 220 is different than doing 30 minutes on the treadmill at 200. Because it is 20 pounds less. I mean, if you were to test that, you could literally add 20-pound vest while you run your regular whatever. And is this too tight? Actually, yeah. Hold on, bro. Why am I trying to park in the most tightest spot ever? So yeah, so I told y'all this before. Right now, I'm just kind of busy. I'm busy. I'm so busy with exams. I got 3 exams next week that I really do need to study for. And I've kind of been lazy about, which that's obviously on me, but yeah, so here, let me give that guy more room since that's where his door is. I'll give this guy even more space. Because this isn't his door. It's his passenger. Unless he has 2 people working out. I don't think that's... Because I'd rather him not hit me. But yeah, so... yeah, I need a... And I already told y'all, once school ends, I'm going to do a reevaluation of everything. So it's going to be... I know, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. But I'm going to need to do a reevaluation of how many calories. Honestly, I'm going to be honest. On the days that I do cardio day, I think I already do a lot of calories. So I'm not going to like reevaluate that. But as far as the weightlifting days, I'm going to have to reevaluate like how much calories I'm actually doing on, yeah, like after the workouts. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing 400 calories lately, like on the bike. Like 30 minutes on the 30 minutes on the treadmill is like 400 calories. So I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I think that might be what I need to do to really lose weight. And obviously, but the most part though, if anything, that's not even what I have to worry about. If anything, I need to worry about eating. The other day I was actually sleeping. I was thinking, okay, if I were to gain back all my weight, how is the fastest I could do? And I was like, oh, maybe I could stop going to the gym. No, it's not even about stop going to the gym. All I would have to do is just eat. That's literally it. Eat. That's it. Literally, I could still, because that's what happened to me. I went to the gym doing intense cardio like 5 days of the week and wasn't losing weight because I was eating like garbage, bro. So yeah. All right. Anyways, I don't want to waste any more time. I got class. Today is leg day. Squat, incline bend, or squat, leg extension, leg curl, hip abduction, adduction, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna lock in and we're gonna do 215. Hopefully we can do 215. Even though my legs feel sore for some reason this week, probably because I increased the speed. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all. Peace.
What's up, guys? I just finished my workout, and I just want to say I just saw we are at 50 subscribers. Hey, W's, bro. W50 subs. I think that means I can actually go live now. I'm pretty sure, I think. So that's cool. So I did leg day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was a pretty good leg day. It wasn't that bad. I did squat for about 100, how much calories? For about, wait, what? What do you mean calories? Sorry. I did squat for 215 pounds. As you know, I do 45, 65, and 85% of my max. So, and I do it where it's like 45 is for 5 reps. Okay, hold on. I gotta lock in. This too fast. All right. So, like I was saying, so wait, what was I saying? So, yeah. So I do 45% for 5 reps of 215. Then I do 65% of my max for 4, and then I do 85% of my max for 3. And I guess you would consider these a warm-up set. Yeah, it's pretty much warm-ups up until my 3 sets of my max for 5 reps. It's something that I've been doing with squat since I started lifting, which was back with when I was lifting. Actually, when I started lifting, I know I say having a trainer doesn't really make sense, like you can learn on your own, but I guess when I started lifting, my football coach was my trainer, because I remember going, like when I started lifting, it was on recommendation from someone who was on my wrestling team. He's like, yo, bro, you'd low-key be good for for football, you know, because, you know, I'm bigger. So, he was like, this was back in like, I think, this was back in my sophomore year. So, and I was like, all right, bet. So, and he told me like, oh, they do, they have lifting workouts to preseason lifts. Now, unfortunately, Coach K, shout out to you, bro. Even when I'm lifting, sometimes I imagine he's there, because what he would do is like he would be like, all right, down, up, 1, down. You know, he'd like be there all the way down, and he'd say, pardon my language, to the grass. He'd say that, you know, the A word, to the grass, because that means you have to go really low if you really want it to like work your legs. Yeah, my bad for the yapping sets there. But yeah, so that's what I did for squat. 3 sets. It felt, I don't know why today before the workout my legs felt tired. I'm not gonna lie, because like yesterday I slept at 9 o'clock. So I slept really, and I didn't wake up too early. So I slept pretty well. Like I woke up 5:40, I think, and then I just went back to sleep. So yeah, I mean overall it was good. So I don't think, if I slept terribly, or if I woke up early, I should say, then I definitely would have not been able to do it probably, or more of a struggle. But yeah, so I did it. I'll admit, I feel like I'm not going low enough. I feel like I should be going lower to really feel it. You know, it feels like it's very off and on. Like I'm not bending my back, because or leaning forward, I should say. Because if I was leaning forward, I would 100% feel it. Like the day after I'd feel it. So I guess I gotta wait to see, but yeah, it's overall pretty good. Leg extension, I did 195 for 3 sets of 12. So next time we're gonna do 15, and then we're gonna go up to 200. And leg curls, we were able to do, I'm gonna say, look, we did 3 sets of 12 for 110 for leg curls. However, even though we did 3 sets of 12, I feel like on like the last, like, you know, like the last 2 of each set, it felt like I just didn't do enough, if that makes any sense. Like, I didn't go, like, hard enough, like, closer. Because I feel like as I increase in my weight, there's, how do I explain? There is as I increase in my weight, there is like, I feel like when I begin, right, I'm making sure to do full reps, like my legs all the way up, all the way down, you know? But as I get to the last 2 reps, it feels like I'm not hitting that, you know? So that's what I felt doing leg curls. So maybe, I guess we'll try 15 next time, but maybe we gotta stick at 12. I don't know. Try to do more complete reps. It's not like I'm doing half reps or anything. If anything, it's maybe like 3/4 of a rep. Although I'm not getting that full rep in, so I don't know. I mean, it's not like we're training for, you know, wrestling or anything. We need to get strong fast, so we can take our time, or I can take my time. But yeah, so after squat, after leg curls, I did hip abduction and adduction. I'm pretty sure hip adduction is the one that's harder, I think. So this one where you're opening your legs, or wait, no, the one where you're closing it, yeah. I did 175 for 3 sets of 12 on that. And then for 195, I did the one where you're closing in. I did 3 sets of 12 for... Wait, I said 175. 175 for the one where my legs are closing in. But the one... Wait. No. Yeah, 175, my legs are closing. 190 for the one that I'm opening my legs. For 3 sets of 12 for each. So... I guess it's my lucky number today, 12. So maybe if, I don't know, something related to 12, then I'll choose it today. So, yeah, I mean, and then I did cardio. I did 34 minutes, 400 calories. I know I said I was doing 100 calories, so I think I just fudged. I think I just went over a squirrel. Don't tell me I just went over a squirrel, bro. It literally ran in front of me, bro. It literally ran in front of me, bro. That's not my fault, right? No, it's not in the road. No, surely not, bro. Hold on, I gotta be careful because I want to make sure. That all right. God bless. I'm gonna see y'all. We're gonna lock in, and I'm actually upload on time today.